Chris from Volpe's Training. Hey, back a couple years ago when I was first getting started out and making polymer weapons, I had a lot of custom requests coming in, and I had a couple of guys who were of Maori indigenous descent who asked if I could make some trainers for their indigenous martial arts training. They particularly wanted patus and wahikas made. So I worked on a few designs and ideas and came up with things. And with their design input and some collaboration, ended up coming up with a couple different patus and a wahika design. And they've evolved over time. My skills have gotten better, and it's been a real joy to make these because, having the feedback from those who I made them originally for was that it was great to have a polymer trainer that would allow them to keep their arts alive. And it's a real privilege to be part of something like that. There's so many indigenous martial arts systems that have spread throughout the world into other cultures. Myself, I'm a Filipino martial arts practitioner. Part of doing this kind of work is, I feel like it's a way of giving back and helping to promote keeping indigenous martial arts alive around the world by having tools available to do so and to keep the training going. So this is our basic Patu design. These are hand ground like everything else I do from 3/4 inch thick HDPE polymer. Now my Patu designs are designed so that they are not sharp, whereas a live Patu would be sharper than this. I designed them to kind of walk in two worlds per se. I keep them, I'll let you see, there's like a convex edge on both sides. So the blade itself is ground like a lens on each side, which is a lot of fun to try to do on a belt grinder. But the edge is focused down. So this makes a pretty good functional impact weapon if you actually want to use it as a live impact weapon. But at the same time, it's dull enough where if you want to use it as a trainer for practice and use slow down movements and techniques with a partner so that you're actually not creating injury or cutting, this is great for that too. So fills both needs. You can train with it, you could fight with it. It's up to you and how you want to apply it. But this is our basic Patu design. I also have our Deluxe Patu design where I added a little more grip to the handle. Now these are traditionally all used with a lanyard that gets wrapped around the hand and wrist. I do not supply the lanyard with that. I leave people to do that on their own. I'd rather people do their own textile, especially if it can be traditional textile. I'd like to leave that to people to do their own versions of that, and it gives you a chance to add your own creativity to the piece. But the deluxe version has the same convex ground blade and has a more grippy texture on the handle. So real nice when your hands get sweaty from a lot of training and you really want to hang on to that. There's a few people who say they don't like to use the lanyard, so this kind of is a good option for that, for folks who don't like to use a lanyard because it's a little grippier. But great, these things have good heft to them. A little tap on the bone and it's gonna suck to get hit with it. I actually have one customer who's made several videos, I have them posted on the TikTok of him smashing coconuts with these. It doesn't take a whole lot to bust open a coconut. So for those who ask, could you use this as an actual impact weapon? You could, or you could use it as a trainer. Also, the wahika. I really like this one out of the three. Has the grooved handle grip to give it a good solid grip. But the hook in the pommel gives it a pretty secure feel. Even on hard swings, it's not gonna slip out of your hand. And the hook on the back kind of gives nice options for trapping, hooking, and other uses. So check this out. That's the wahika. All of these are available on our website at www.volpestraining.com.